Prophecy fulfilled, Israel restored. Prophecy, Hosea 3 verse 5. Afterward the Israelites will return and seek the Lord their God and David their king. They will come trembling to the Lord and to his blessings in the last days. Fulfillment, John 18 verse 37. You are a king then, said Pilate. Jesus answered, You say that I am a king. In fact, the reason I was born and came into the world is to testify to the truth. Everyone on the side of truth listens to me. Fulfillment, Romans 11 verses 25 to 27. I do not want you to be ignorant of this mystery, brothers and sisters, so that you may not be conceited. Israel has experienced a hardening in part until the full number of the Gentiles has come in, and in this way all Israel will be saved. As it is written, the deliverer will come from Zion. He will turn godlessness away from Jacob. And this is my covenant with them when I take away their sins. Context of the prophecy. Hosea's prophecy points to a future time when Israel will return to seeking the Lord and King David, experiencing spiritual renewal. Significance of the fulfillment. Jesus as the King. In John 18 verse 37, Jesus acknowledges his kingship before Pilate, aligning with the concept of Davidic kingship mentioned in Hosea's prophecy. Israel's restoration. Romans 11 verses 25 to 27 affirms the restoration of Israel, echoing Hosea's theme of Israel's return to the Lord and their King, this time understood to be Jesus. Implications and reflections. Messiah's kingship. The fulfillment in John highlights Jesus' kingship, not in an earthly sense, but as the spiritual king who reigns over the hearts of believers. Enduring promises. Hosea's prophecy and its fulfillment remind us of God's enduring promises and his plan to bring his people back to himself. Inclusivity of Salvation. The fulfillment in Romans reveals that salvation is open to all, both Jews and Gentiles, underscoring the universality of God's grace. Future hope. The combined passages point to a future restoration of Israel that goes beyond a physical return, encompassing a spiritual revival as well. Conclusion. Hosea 3 verse 5, John 18 verse 37, and Romans 11 verses 25 to 27 together depict a beautiful picture of Israel's restoration through the Messiah. While Hosea's words initially referred to seeking the Lord and King David, they find their ultimate fulfillment in Jesus, the King of Kings. Through his sacrifice, Israel's spiritual revival and restoration are ensured, echoing the promises of God's enduring love and grace. Reflecting on these fulfillments invites us to appreciate the depth of God's redemptive plan and the inclusive salvation available to all who turn to him, both from Israel and from every nation.